Hello, everyone. Hello,
Hello,
Miss
everybody.
Carol. How
How
are
are
you
you?
today?
Carol, welcome. Thank you for being here.
We
We
always thank
appreciate
Carol
it.
for being here. Hello,
Wigglebutt
Vanessa.
Adventures, hello.
Hello. How are you? It says waiting. You're waiting for us? How sweet. Hope all the puppies are doing well today. Carol, your cucumbers from last year. Carol sent me a picture of her cucumbers from last year. They're about knee high.
Wow,
That's pretty cool.
that's very cool.
Bet you're happy about that. She's been waiting for her gardens to grow. Hello, Doreen. How are you
Doreen,
today?
hi. We're glad to have you tonight. How are you? Hope everything's good.
We're a little over full. We just finished eating, so.
Yeah, we just got done eating a little while ago. So,
Oh, the puppies are full too. Like us, they're probably laying around sleeping, which we're ready to do ourselves, right?
hope you didn't mind all of the pictures. What does that mean?
I only saw one picture, Carol. I
Oh,
never
she's
mind
supposed to send some
pictures.
pictures?
I never mind. I love pictures, but I only saw one picture.
So, yeah, it's been terrible weather around
Oh,
here.
I didn't get those yet. I only got the first one, Carol. I'll check them out. I only saw the first one. I'll check them out after.
Doreen says she's figured things out. She has Alexa to remind her when we're coming on.
Oh, cool.
Uh,
Thank
Alexa
you,
comes in.
Alexa.
Yeah, thank you, Alexa. Thank you too, Doreen, very much.
Gotta let the puppies out. The puppies gotta go.
Gotta let
They had their dinner, and now it's time to go.
gotta let the kids out, eh? I get that.
I wonder if you gain calories when you poop it out as fast as you put it in. Do the calories stick? I wonder.
Who knows, right? But we had kind of a crazy day on last Monday. We had to take Finicky Franny to be looked at to have springs to have rear springs put on it before we get on the road because they're kind of sagged. So we were having new springs put on, and they wanted to see it, blah blah blah, so they could order the right parts. To make a long story short, when I go to leave, the steps won't come in. The steps are stuck out, and come to find out, the batteries are cooked, and they're cooked for a specific reason, which we'll get into that a little bit later on. But yeah, brand new batteries, not even like 7 months old, cooked, and without the batteries, the steps won't go in. So I had to drive from here into downtown New Bedford. It still has the streets narrow enough that pretty much the streets they use in the horse and buggy days. They are narrow streets with the steps hanging on the side of Finicky Franny about this far, and made it though. It was
No issues.
no issues. A little worried about a couple of curbings and a couple of parked cars and even a pedestrian or two here or there, but I kind of stayed a little bit to the left and everything went well. But she ran good. Other than that, I ended up ordering some new batteries though, unfortunately. So
$900 down the drain. But
yeah.
uh, Dory said she just uploaded a video to Google Drive, but it failed. Now she has to wait about an hour for it to upload again. Oh, that's
Oh my
annoying.
God, I hate it. I do. It drives you crazy. It really does. When I, it drove me crazy when we first took off on the road this past winter. I couldn't put out videos like I wanted to. It was crazy. I finally had to do stuff like sit outside of a Walmart building and grab their Wi-Fi and try to put up a video fast that way or whatever, or at a truck stop or something like that. Yeah. So yeah, but when stuff like that happens, it's terrible. Today I was in the middle of doing editing. I edited all day yesterday. I edited pretty much all day today, but it started out this morning with for some reason or another, my mic became disabled. I was in my editing program. I wasn't doing anything to the microphone at all. I was doing a voiceover on one of the films that I was making, and I was talking into the microphone, and all of a sudden, boom, it went dead. And it took me an hour and a half to figure it out. Google searches and YouTube searches and asking Microsoft questions and all this other stuff. Somehow or another, in the settings, I had to go deep into the settings and enable the microphone back on. So somehow or another, it got disabled. So this morning I had to do a quick live. I jumped on quick. I don't know what time it was, around 9, to see if it was working because I was worried about tonight. And I went on live, and I want to thank everybody who's here now that jumped on quick to let me know. Carol, you were one of them there. That yeah. So hopefully you all can hear us well. I think I got everything set right. Um, I got the volume up pretty high, but yeah, I get it, Doreen. It can be so frustrating. Technology can be really, really great, or it can drive you right it can drive me batty. Sue's telling me to put the button pusher down.
Move it over.
The mouse down. So I'm gonna put the mouse down.
Doesn't hit it and it ends up with the menu in front of us.
Yeah.
Carol, I did find the rest of the pictures. I'm sorry, I had looked at I looked at my phone early before we sat down to eat, and there was only the one of your cucumbers, and I just looked now, so the rest of them are there. And I'll look at them after. And did you like my soup video, Carol? It was really really good. Chronically Jane, hello, welcome in. I think she's a new friend.
Chronically Jane. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Carol says we're good to go. She can hear and see us good.
Awesome.
Good news, Carol. Thank you. And Doreen said she's thankful for her simplicity of her tiny camper.
I'm sure she is. And it's a beautiful little tiny camper too. It really is.
She said her video is 24 minutes long, but it takes a long time to upload. Boy, do they ever sometimes.
Back a year or a little over a year ago, when I started watching her channel, when she was just building that up, she had it all stripped, all the windows out of it and everything, putting in new floor, and yeah. So she basically built that from the ground up. Her and her brother and her sister-in-law as like a team. It's a beautiful little camper, very simple, very easy to maintain. I'm sure, Doreen, right? So, yeah.
Doreen, you gotta love this one, Doreen. So obviously when we did the headboard for the bed and the window treatments, I picked fabric I liked for then. Well, now because we're
you don't want to change the window treatments too, do you?
And so so now that we're obviously moving out of the house, my sister made me this beautiful quilt, and I want to put it in storage for the next 4 to 5 or maybe 7 years, however long. So I was going to try to put it on the green side, but the green side's really not going to match with the red and the yellow. So
the green side won't match, Doreen.
It won't match. So I decided that we have to change the headboard and the window treatment. So I told him, I said, you're not going to like this. And he goes, I already don't like it because you already started that way. And so I told him, but he didn't freak too badly. So yeah, we're now going to change the headboard again and the window treatment to match my quilt. So, oh well. We won't have an issue. It'll be easy to do this time.
We don't have to do all the other windows,
just that one window. That's all I've done is that one window.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. That's not a big deal.
Right. And we've already done it once, so it'll be simpler.
Yeah.
And we don't have to take off what's already there. We
So
can just cover
yeah,
it.
I walked upstairs today, and whenever she starts with, well, we've been married a long time, and whenever she starts with, you're probably not going to like this, but. And I looked at her and said, we're not going to argue about this, are we? Sure. I hope not. I'm like, oh yeah, here we go. She goes, you know that headboard that we just redid and you just hung it? Yeah. She said, I want to use my sister's quilt. I'm like, okay. And she's like, but it won't match. I'm like, oh.
You can't really complain at that.
I'm not really complaining. It's just really,
even when I first got
it's too funny.
When I first got the quilt and put it on the bed, and he walked in there and went, that rug doesn't match. I can tell that just by looking at it. And I'm not a good matcher.
Hi, Melanie. That's our daughter, Melanie Robbins. Say hi to Melanie.
Mel. So Mel, I don't know if you heard it, but I was telling Dad that he has to change the headboard again, the headboard in the window treatments, because I want to put Aunt Claire's quilt on the bed. So I just informed him today that we need to change it again. So he's just doing one of those.
It's fine, it's only like 4 screws and a little bit of time too. It's not that bad. Actually, I've had them off already, so all the couple of the screws were hard to get out because they've been in there since.
Right, so it should be hot.
Beginning, so it should be easy.
I was going to call as soon as we started this.
My dad always calls during lives.
Doreen said that she just got monetized on her needlework channel. Congratulations,
good
Doreen.
for you, Doreen.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
And then she also says, we ladies like to next, Martin.
Nest.
Next. No, not nest. Next.
Then she says nest.
Oh, okay. Okay.
She meant nest.
I thought you meant next. Like, okay. I don't like that one. That's possible.
Kind of the same thing, right? It's, so
I do like to change my bedroom stuff around. So, yeah, that could be next for me. So. That could have been the proper word after all.
Welcome, Steve, from Desert Adventures in Arizona. Thank you for stopping by.
Carol thought I was gonna put the kitchen soup in the sink. I mean, this kitchen sink in the soup.
the kitchen soup in the sink.
Either way, it's funny, Carol.
Either way, it's hilarious. Yeah. So very, very funny. So Yeah, you all want to see a beautiful video, go over to Steve's channel, Desert Adventures in Arizona. He just put a video up, I believe yesterday morning or the morning before, of some awesome, awesome drone footage flying over all of the cactus and the desert, and the desert's all coming to life there. Since we were there, it's all green and pretty and a lot of bloom. And go over and check his channel out. You also want to check out Camping Therapy too. She's got a couple of her latest videos are really awesome on vintage
Campers.
campers. Well, the latest one is new but made to look vintage, but it's nice. It really is.
Here's a great question. What does Melanie Robbins think about you moving into an RV full time?
Who
Melanie
else-
Robbins, are you going to answer that question? Probably going to put a big sad face.
Doreen, when you walk through the desert, have you ever poked at a rattlesnake? No, I think she supports us. I think she thinks we're crazy, but we'll find out. Maybe
She
she'll
definitely
tell.
thinks we're crazy.
Maybe she'll tell you all. So
But do it nicely, Mel. Use nice words.
yeah,
Use your soft.
use your soft skills. No.
Oh God.
Hi, Roy and Becky. How are you?
Hello. Did I have to say hi, Steve? I don't know if I said hi. Hello, Roy and Becky. How are you guys?
Thank you
today?
guys. Thank you so much.
Thanks for
Stopping
coming to
by,
join us.
spending some of your
For join us.
afternoon.
I can't even speak.
spending some of your afternoon with us crazy old guys here. So, yeah. So yeah, trying to drive to get my.
Did you read what Steve? Did you read what Steve said?
No, what?
Read Steve's. I love when you get them, Steve. They're watching on the big screen. Thank God. Good thing that Martin shaved today.
And this is the first Sunday that I haven't shaved for the live in what?
No, so that's not true, guys. You all
A
know
while.
that's not true.
Well, I do shave most of the time.
There's many times you're sitting there and I just looked at him. I went, "You didn't shave today," and he went, "Nope." I said, "Did you brush your hair?" He went, "Yeah."
I'll sit way back. How's that? Is that better?
You can't see the stubble.
Melanie pleads with the fifth.
She pleads the fifth. Very nicely, Mel. You used your soft skills very nicely
Wow.
on that one.
Wow, very good. I don't know why that came up because I ain't even touching nothing.
Uh,
Oh, YouTube, a new comment on a video
what
that
it
we
was.
put up.
Why is that coming up over the top of
I
our
don't
live?
know.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I just put up a video, was it today, sir? On the Butterfly Conservatory. It was pretty cool.
Did I miss something, Carol? And I need therapy? LOL. Uh-oh, did I miss something, Carol?
Lori, welcome, welcome, welcome.
I was laughing too hard. I can't read.
Are you guys back to your final destination yet? Or are you still on the road there, Lori? It's hard to tell because I know your videos are behind a little bit. So I hope you guys are safe and happy.
Jory said that her video that just posted was a tour of the KOA last weekend during the Vintage Trailer Rally. Is this farther away than usual? I'm going to move you guys for a minute. I can't read from that far away. My eyes are... I'm straining my
Yes,
eyes.
Doreen, I watched it actually.
Hello, Lori.
Okay.
I'm trying to do it in order, so not that I didn't mean to say hi to you when he's always skipping ahead, and then he wonders why we talk about the same things, but he's already talked about it because he's jumping ahead. Is it time to send you the chow mein yet, Lori? Let me know. She pleads the fifth. I love it.
That is a perfect
Steve
way to
says you
put it.
look fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, he
I'll be
agrees.
all right.
Looks good enough.
I'll be fine. I'll shave tomorrow.
The everyday Martin.
I got tomorrow off. I gotta go. Tomorrow I gotta go down and hang pictures of Finicky Franny. She's got about 6 or 8 or 10 pictures she wants to hang. Is that what it is?
Ooh. How many?
6 or 8 or 10 or something.
Something like that.
So we gotta go down early in the morning to do that. Then I gotta go get the new batteries, come back, put them in, make sure the steps are working. Because on Thursday I gotta take my rig to have brand new leaf springs put in it. So
Then maybe do the toilet tomorrow.
maybe we'll see.
Maybe
That's biting off maybe more than I want to chew tomorrow.
we could work on the headboard.
But
Steve and Lori, so you guys didn't hear that story, but I decided I want to put my sister's quilt that she made me. It's gorgeous. I decided I want to put that on the bed, but it doesn't match the headboard that we already done. So now we have to redo it. So Roy said he's sitting and watching, chilling, watching IndyCar racing, and it's 102 outside.
Whew.
Whoa!
Did you get honey started? Are you guys out of the Quartzsite area yet? I heard a week ago or 2 weeks ago, whatever, you guys were having trouble getting honey cranked up.
Oh, there are a couple stops at Lori and Tom are a couple stops away from home. They're in Hawthorne, Nevada.
So that's what, Lori, 125 miles. I love you guys. And I know we're going to be the same way after we're on the road for a long time because I watched a video the other day of people who used to do the same thing like we're going to probably do, travel more than we really should when you really don't have to. It's going to take me a while to backpedal to get used to not, being on like the conveyor belt. It really is. Probably about 6 months before I can really go, whoa.
Oh, Carol Norton said joining camping therapy. Yeah, he could use therapy, but we're not going to talk about that today. We'll talk about that another time.
Yeah. Not the only one that can use therapy.
I just posted when your live starts. My weekly videos post the same time. I know that's very inconvenient, isn't it? That you post your videos post the same time.
Yeah, I never really thought about that.
I'm teasing totally.
No, I never really thought about that actually.
That they do post. Yeah, that's why she's usually working on them. She'll usually come in and say hi and
Yeah.
runs because she's trying to get that done.
I never watch them when they're exactly posted. I watch them later at night or whatever, or
Exactly.
sometimes real early in the morning.
And Gary from RV Living is also usually is working on his videos at this time of night too.
Yeah, Gary from Hobby Living actually popped
usually
in
pop in at some point.
on my microphone test this morning. He was one of them, and Meg's Mysteries was here too this morning.
All right, message me, Lori, when you're ready. Who keeps Merton busy? Me? What?
I'm used to it. That's fine. A happy wife, a happy life, as they say. So, and she was perfectly right about the floor job. Absolutely. I mean, I couldn't believe the difference. It's the same square footage. I get it, but when you take the rug out and put a floor in, a wood floor like that, it makes it seem like so much bigger, right? I mean, it's amazing.
It looks really nice, does. Hello, Des. How are you?
I couldn't understand that until I actually stood there and looked at it. I'm like, wow, this seems like way bigger.
Happy spouse, happy house.
Peaceful Des is here.
Happy spouse, happy house.
Happy house,
Lori says.
Happy house. Yes, ma'am.
And Roy says honey starts, but they're waiting for it to be a steady 100 CRVU, and he isn't in a hurry to go either. So they're waiting for 80s and 70s next week. So
you guys what are you doing? Like you running the air conditioner all day there? You guys a good portal?
Must be, right?
Like at least at night, or
wow.
Are you okay with it? I mean, a lot of people the heat doesn't really bother.
Right.
I know it would bother me.
Did you see Tim's video? Tim put up a video titled "Look What They Left in Quartzsite."
I haven't yet, but I'm going to.
I expected it to be trash.
No, it's art.
It's awesome art.
Yeah.
You guys, if you haven't checked out CRVU,
yeah, it's art.
Check him out.
I actually started to watch it. Stopped to watch it.
Awesome.
It's in my history, and I'm going to watch it probably tonight. Actually,
what an awesome video, guys! Check it out if you haven't already seen that one. Really cool video. It's all the different artwork that all the nomads left. Incredible artwork in the desert when they left. The title was Look what them nomads left, and I thought, oh, it's going to be a ton of trash. Watch
That's what I thought, and I started watching it.
Me too. I was like, oh,
realized it was good.
Thinking it was going to be terrible.
And what I do with a lot of people is I'll quickly start to watch them, and then I'll shut it off, and then later at night I'll have them in history, and I can find them quick and watch them because at work or something I'll like tag it quick that way, And I did.
They did huge art things. I mean, check that one out, guys. It's really awesome. And I don't normally get him I don't know why, but we're subscribed to him, but we don't normally get notifications for him.
I don't know why. It's crazy.
So I don't understand how it works.
I always click all notifications on anybody that's important to me.
It's the first time I've gotten one.
He's definitely important to me, and I don't get it.
Yeah, that's the first time I've ever gotten notifications.
It's like Roy and Becky. I don't get theirs. I get theirs sometimes, and sometimes I don't, and it's weird. And I got all notifications on them. A lot of people get theirs. It's not just them.
Yeah, tend to get their lives sometimes, but not always.
I tend to, Tom and Lori, they come up every single time. Though I never, and I don't know why. Some do and some don't. But yeah.
Carol said you did good on the floor, and Lori said you did awesome.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Lori said you did amazing, even better.
Thank you, guys. I think it came out pretty good.
Yeah, it did come out nice.
Yeah.
Oh, Carol, we had started getting storms yesterday. Probably about 4 or 5 o'clock yesterday afternoon. It started, and It was raining really hard during the night, and then it's been raining all day today
I
again.
woke up around two at night, and there was a deafening noise of rain. I mean, really, really, really pouring. It probably lasted for an hour. Like holy smokes, couldn't believe it.
Roy, are you saying that if it would stay at 100, you'd stay all year long? You don't mind 100?
See, like a lot of people don't, doesn't
Wow.
bother them. Yeah,
Wow. So, but it's going to get, how hot does it get there? I know, where Steve is, it gets around 105 or so. Does it get much hotter than that there? Oh, you saw Tim's video. Wasn't it cool, Lori? It was awesome. You guys got to check it out. If you haven't already checked out CRView.
yeah. He does a lot of nice videos. Him and his daughter, and his wife Grace. He's in on it once in a while.
Roy says they wait until about 94 before they turn the AC on.
Wow.
Wow.
See, that's what a lot of people can. A lot of people can do that.
Oh, yeah. See, we'd be dying.
I can
We're
take
not.
cold. I can take cold kind of because I can just keep bundling up. But when it's hot, it seems to me like you can only, Hey, Jesse and
Hello, Jesse and Lisa. How are
Lisa,
you guys?
Lazy Days Ahead with Jesse and Lisa. If y'all have never checked their channel out, you guys are missing something. I'm telling you.
We turned Carol onto them.
Yeah,
Carol started watching him. She goes, "He's a funny guy."
he's a funny guy.
I told you he was a funny
They're
guy.
wonderful people. We met him when we were in Arizona, and I'm glad we did. We're now friends, and telling you they're wonderful people. So
Lori says, "Oh, 100 degrees. I'm suffering at 75."
that's what I mean. A lot
That's
of people.
where I'm at, Lori.
Right.
So I'm,
She's
yeah.
the same way. Yeah, I can take 75, but I'm not anything over 80. I'm not into it. Yeah.
I like 60s to 70s, to be honest with you. That's my perfect.
Yeah.
The low humidity is a key, he says, to surviving here in the desert.
That's true.
Yeah.
It is a different type of heat. Yeah, not quite as intense as it is here. Like when it's 95 here, it's like usually 95% humidity and stifling. You can't hardly breathe.
And Roy, where did you find a window unit small enough to fit in Honey? I wouldn't think that windows would be big enough to fit one. He said he got a window. Oh no, he said he wished he had gotten a window unit. He didn't get one. He wished he had gotten one. He could run it on a solar.
Oh yeah.
So Lori just put up a something on Facebook about, it looks like a cooler sized unit, and it's an air conditioner that runs on a battery. Lori, can you talk more about that? I don't. You probably remember the name of it, but we were thinking about looking into one of those. It's supposedly started at $287. I don't know if that's the truth or not, but
it's weird because I watch a lot of YouTube videos. I've never heard of it, and Sue's explaining it to me, and I get what she's saying, but I haven't seen it, or maybe once I see it, it'll be something I have heard of. I'm not sure. But
Lori, do you have the name of that by chance, or
Some
have
sort
you
of
more
a-
info? You said you were going to check it out, so I'm
some sort
wondering
of
if
a
you
cooler
did.
air conditioner, right?
It was an air conditioner,
Yeah.
But it had a little tiny battery that you charged up, and it ran by that little tiny battery.
Yeah.
So we're thinking that might be good too for when we go to his dad's, because that way it won't be quite so noisy with the air conditioner running. It's a really quiet, it's a very quiet neighborhood that he lives in.
We're going to be in
It's
the
out in the
market.
country.
We're going to be in the market here soon for some sort of a power pack, like a Jackery or something that we can charge all of our laptops and all that kind of stuff on with a little solar panel and stuff like that. So we won't be draining on the batteries and having to run the generator so much and stuff like that when we're on the road. So anybody here that
Guys, excuse me 1 second. I'm just going to tell him. Hi, we're doing our live. I'll call you right back, okay? Okay. Okay, bye. His dad again, and he'll just keep calling. So, Jesse, the one that I told him about the one that
Nicole Rules, welcome. I'm sorry.
I told him about the one that Creekside Maples got, Tony and Joni.
Oh, I thought it was Lori.
No, it was Creekside Maples, Tony and Joni that got it.
Oh,
And I
you
can't
said
remember the name.
Joni. I thought you said Lori.
No,
I didn't have my hearing aids in. I'm sorry.
So yeah, so I gotta go back and
Yeah, because I watch all Tom and Lloyd's videos, and I ain't heard her talk about it. So.
I've got to go back and look at that video. Are they still liking it, Jesse? Do you know? And so he said, Honey has a window on the side that it would fit in. If not, you could put it in the cab window too.
Yeah, you can just cut a piece of plywood, I suppose. Yeah, like he says, just put it in the cab window.
Yeah.
Put the acid. Yeah.
Yeah, Lori shared it on Facebook. That's where I found it, Lori. Hello, Nicole. How are you today?
Gary from RV Life's here. Hi, Gary.
Hello, Gary.
Thank
How
you.
are you? We were just talking about
We were
you.
just
It was
talking
really
about
bad
her.
stuff, but we were talking about you anyways.
Yeah, now I can't talk bad about him anymore. He's here. I'm just kidding.
Gary did his first live last week. He did it in place of Dave from Our Endeavor, and he did an awesome job. It was his first live, and like he said, you got to have the gift of gab, and he certainly does. It was a really fun live. So good job, Gary.
Yeah,
And
Gary.
Look forward to the next one. Hopefully you plan weekly ones, but early, before 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
So us old farts can stay awake.
And Gary was one of the folks nice enough to be in on my microphone test this morning when I was in a panic and spent an hour and a half trying to get the thing working and needed to know if it was working. So I went live quick and there he was. There was Gary. Thank you, Gary, for confirming that my microphone was working. I was freaking out because I wanted to make sure it was going to work tonight. Somehow it got disabled. I never went in the settings. I never disabled anything. I was in my editing program. I was doing a voiceover. Next thing you know, I had nothing. And then an hour and a half later, I was struggling. I had to go in deep into the settings and enable my microphone again. I have no idea. I wasn't even touching anything. I was talking into a microphone. So
Lori found it on her Facebook. She said, Jeff Foxworthy says, it ain't cool to be hot. It's the Icy Breeze portable AC. Has got you covered. That's it.
Icy Breeze.
Icy Breeze.
You gonna remember that?
I'm going to try to. Or I'll go back to Lori's page and find it.
I can remember Icy Breeze. Yeah.
But we got to check that out because that seems like it might be a worthy thing, especially with a little, it won't be noisy like the actual AC will. And Roy agrees that one piece of plywood was all it take to get the window unit put in.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, you're not sure if they use an air conditioner on their generator. Okay.
Oh.
But are they liking the generator? I know he said he ran the one video I watched on it. He said he ran pretty much everything: the refrigerator, he ran all the lights, pretty much everything else. But yeah, I don't know if it runs the air conditioner or not.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's supposed to be enough to run a whole house.
It's supposed to be.
Yeah.
But I don't know. A lot of things they say that it's supposed to be something and it ends up not being. Once you get the product, it's not really doing what it's supposed to do. Surprise, surprise, right?
No, Carol, it's not cold here. It's just damp. It's actually not that. I had to put my winter coat on just more for the rain. But it's just a damp day.
Damp,
I don't
very
think
rainy.
it's that bad. You took it
miserable,
off the cover. You put it in.
miserable, rainy.
He'll be spilling
Windy.
soon, guys. Gary says, "Thank you. Just try to get a word in."
Yeah, cover all of the windows, all the skylights. Exactly, right? That's what I was telling Sue earlier. It's really, really
Yeah.
hot because if she gets those curtains and we can close all those curtains and stuff and
Right.
say it's like 90, 95 degrees out, you can probably keep it. You can run the air conditioner and keep it cool.
Thank you, Nicole, for reminding everyone to do the thumbs up. We appreciate that totally. Gary says, I don't really fill in for Dave's show. I found out 5 minutes before his show.
Oh, so he just
He
did
was
it,
not
just
going to be
decided to do
on
it.
that
Oh,
night,
good.
so decided to learn StreamYard. And he learns StreamYard too from wow, good for you. And was live in 3 to 4 minutes. Good for him. Wow. Learned StreamYard and all. Doreen, how long did it take you to teach us? Way more than 3 to 4 minutes, I'll tell you.
It's Steve. Steve, always gonna bust it just a little bit. Damp here too, he said. Humidity is 10%. Well, that's the thing with the desert, it's nice and dry. It really is. It's amazing.
Gary, no prep, no topics, just babble. That's kind of what we do.
It's kind of what we do. No prep. No
No
nothing.
prep. In the early days, he'd say, "What are we going to talk about?" I'd be like, "I have no clue. What are we going to talk about? I don't know."
I just
And I'd
try
be
to
like,
talk about
"Whoa."
pretty much what happened during the week and stuff like that.
Right.
Driving to the place which have the springs checked with my steps stuck out in the narrow New Bedford streets that are actually the same streets they used to use horse and buggies on with cars parked on one side. So it's a tight fit. It's worthy of talking about one more time. It was not a fun ride, I'll tell you. But I had to go. I had to have it looked at. So we went. On the highway was nothing. At the gas pumps was a little tricky, but
Nicole said she's going to have baseball. Are you playing baseball or are you taking the kids to baseball? Baseball games at 6. Very nice for you to come visit us. We all enjoyed meeting you for sure. If the wind quits, I'm thinking about making a video showing my tricks to stay cool.
I'd be interested to
Yes,
see
we
that
would.
video, Roy, and I'll bet you a whole lot of other people would be interested in seeing that video also.
Gary, the supposed closing on the house is May 25th, where we got the
Yeah.
appraisal done last week, and we're just waiting on that to come back and see what the story is with that. So
So yeah, I had to actually take and fix a window, a cracked window, and paint a window. Take out a cracked window and paint the window in order for the house to go through. And so I took a day off work last week, stayed home, made a project out of it because these 50s houses, the windows are built right in. You know, you can't just pop them out like you do. So you take all of the molding off, it's all screws, and everything's all painted in, and get all these weight ropes and all this other stuff. So I had to get that out, and then I had to remove the window, and then I had to paint the window and wait for it to dry, and then paint it again and put it in. So I made a day's project out of it. So that supposedly now we're all set. The appraisal is going to go through, and we haven't officially heard yet. We're supposed to hear probably by tomorrow or Tuesday, and then once that goes through,
it should be good to
we
go.
should be good to go. And if it doesn't, that means they're going to want to debate something or other. And if that happens, then that happens. But I don't see it happening yet. Well, it looks good. I was told if I take care of that window, we're good. That's what I was told.
So we should be good to go.
Should be good to go.
Nicole, it won't be hard to remember your name, seeing that's your real name. So it'll be easy, an easy one to remember. When everyone has channel names, it's a little bit sometimes hard to remember, people's actual names. But we try.
We do try.
Sometimes we don't do so good, but we try.
A lot of times
But yours will be very simple. Thank you.
I have a hard time remembering even some of the channels that I watch all the time. When I go to say it, I can't say it. It's weird. I have a hard time with channel names.
Had a hard time with names in general.
Yeah. Like the guys at work, the morning that I went in and met everybody, I told them all, I said, I'm not going to remember any of you guys' names. Tomorrow, don't be offended. And they all kind of giggled. And sure enough, I didn't. Now I know. It took me about 3 days before I knew Tony and Sean, and Mark, Yeah, so I'm not good with names. A face, however, once I see a face, I pretty much know it for life. It's amazing. I can see people right now that I was in like high school with, and I'll recognize them. I may not remember their name or where I recognize them from, but I've seen them somewhere in my life. So, yeah.
Carol, that was a really cute sticker commercial. Carol sent me the sticker commercial that she's been talking about. There's a moose in the back of the camper going, I'm a sticker.
I think
Very cute commercial.
Carl Shell 1 is here. Thank you and welcome.
And Nicole says she's playing against the Phillies today. We might win again.
All the way from Dublin, Ireland.
Hello, how are you today?
Carl Shell 1. Welcome.
From Dublin, Ireland. Nice.
It's amazing.
That's one place I would love to visit someday.
I would like to visit Ireland.
It's supposed to be
really
so incredibly gorgeous from the pictures we've seen of it. And movies or whatever.
I assume it's.
Yeah, that is great, Steve.
Dublin,
The inspection went well. It did.
Yeah, the inspection went
The
well.
only complaint was the window, so we took care of that.
And then the one complaint that I have is the inspection part of it.
Des, have a good night. Thanks so much for joining us. We appreciate it. Go ahead. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
That's fine. And the guy came and he inspected the house and everything. And I won't get into the list of things that he did and didn't put back or didn't put it back to the way he had it or whatever. But one of them was, however, the 30 amp. I have an extension cord that runs from finicky Franny into my 30 amp power in the garage so that I got the proper power at the rig. And the whole time I did the RV floor job, which was 3 different days. So I want to say I was out there for, many hours. Lights, running the radio, charging things, just going, the heat, everything, just running it like I expect the house to be plugged in. And then I waited a few more days. I went out, I go to start the truck up to go get the springs taken care of, and the stands won't go in. So at first I'm thinking it's the stands. Then I can't get the house to, the house disconnect switch to work. I'm like, it can't be the batteries. Sure enough, it cooked the batteries and they're junk because I drew them down to absolute zero. And I drew them down to zero for the second time. The first time was my fault. Second time was this guy's fault, but they're not coming back. I had the charger on them. I tried different tricks. I tried all kinds of stuff.
So for some reason he decided
You know,
to shut off the 30 amp fuses. We
He
don't
shut
know
off the
why.
30 amp fuse and didn't tell us. And the whole time I was out there drawing juice on the batteries and all
Thinking
that
it
kind of
was
stuff,
plugged
and
in.
letting fans run at night to dry it off. I even let the heat run overnight, one night, everything, just all that, the furnace, the whole 9 yards, drew off their batteries right down to zero.
Crazy.
The most voltage I could get out of them after trying was 10.2. And if you drew on it at all, it went boom, right to zero. And they're AGM batteries, and so they don't like being discharged like that anyways, never mind twice. So yeah, I'm not too happy about it. So yeah. Hey, Tim from More Bang for Your Buck is here.
Hello, Tim. Gary says they got golf ball size to baseball size hail this week. That was scary. He said he survived. He was surprised all his solar panels survived.
Wow.
Our friend got a 2.5-inch piece of hail right through the skylight into the shower.
Wow.
That's crazy. And
That
Jesse, you ready for this one? Jesse said, "Hello, Merton. I'm Jesse. My friends call me the Mod Father. You can call me Jesse."
But she doesn't have to call me Ray, and he doesn't have to call me Jay.
Oh, Jesse.
Only people our age would even begin to
We
understand
do
what I
love
was
that.
just doing.
Love
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's no fun at all.
No.
Steve says for sure.
No. Hail like that will wreck an RV roof in a heartbeat.
Carl, I bet Ireland is beautiful. That's someplace we definitely love to go to. I don't know if we'll ever make it there, but probably not. But we'll have it for our dreams.
Steve, I think you're absolutely right. And when I was in Arizona and decided to buy batteries, Steve said lithium batteries don't care if you run them to zero, and you're absolutely right. However, the inverter that I have in the older rig here will not charge lithium batteries properly. So they talked me out of lithium batteries unless I wanted to put a converter in it.
Right.
And at that point, we were in the middle of
Starting
vacation,
all
and I
over.
was not going to spend all that kind of money, nor was I going to wait a week because we were on vacation and we didn't have time to wait. So I just I went from two 12-volt lead batteries to two 6-volt batteries. And they were really good. They were awesome, absolutely awesome. But you're right. I should have went lithium. I should go lithium, or if worse comes to worse and I'm not happy, I'll go two 12 volts. The problem with two 6 volts, if you have one 6 volt that's dead, you get nothing, so.
Carol, I will definitely let you know after I look at the pictures for sure. I'll give you a call later. And Nicole, we will definitely pray for you. She has headaches. Everyone, if you don't mind praying for Nicole, that would be awesome. Headaches are terrible.
Yeah, they are.
And Tim, hello again. I said hi before, but I'm just getting down the list. So, oh, Nicole is in Texas. So is Jesse and Lisa. Do you know Jesse and Lisa, Nicole? They're over in Houston area. Sunny and clear skies and pretty. Ooh. We don't have no pretty today here.
April's actually a pretty horrible month here because it can give you a day that's 75 degrees one day and sunny and beautiful and spring-like, and then literally you can have like a snowstorm the next day. It's crazy. So April's just nuts around here. It's all over the place. Thank God it's almost over. And then about the time May hits here, everything turns like already the leaves are all coming out and flowers are blooming, and we're having warmer days and warmer nights. So that's a good thing.
Nicole says she's 32. Yeah, it's hard to have headaches when you're young like that. Lori, who's on here, she tends to have headaches too like that. So hopefully it gets over with quickly. We're doing well. I hope everyone else is doing well. After we sell the house, maybe we can afford to go with lithium. I know. Well, we went and bought the two new 6 volts. So
if I had
we'll live with those for a little while and then go from there.
And if I had the time, we might have figured it out and did it in Quartzsite, but we didn't have the time. We just didn't. And you're right, lithium's the way to go, and that is our plan.
Tim said he put his lithium to the test 3 days ago, camping with Van Life Voyages. Oh,
No.
does that mean that Derek is out of the hospital, Tim? I hope so.
Yeah, just I run Finicky Franny every single week. I run the generator every single week, and the rig pretty much stays plugged in because we're always down there doing something. Although except for those that couple of times.
Yeah. No, we think he
The
turned
f-
off the
And
fuses
the
somehow.
first time that I brought the batteries to zero was my fault because I was in the black tank where I had the switches to my heating pads, and either the sewer pipe or my hand or something hit one of the toggle switches, and I shut the thing, and it drew that heating pad drew on it and drew on it and drew on it until it was bone dry. So that was the first time. So
Steve says he has the same converter in the RV. Same converter in the RV that was installed for the flooded cell batteries. The only difference is the voltage charging level will be lower. Yeah, they said that they couldn't do it.
well, they said that I wouldn't be able to do it if I wanted to charge it through solar eventually.
Oh, that's what it is.
I would have been
It's
able to do
right.
it now.
Right, but not solar. Right.
Correct. And
So if we want to go with solar at some
and I'm
point,
going to go with solar
Right.
at the same time. Yeah. So
right.
we're going to end up. I have a lot of room for solar panel on that rig, so I do plan on going with some solar panels, and put the right equipment in it and lithium batteries. Definitely. Well, it's just a matter of getting the time to do it.
And Tim said at one point it went down to 20%, but charged right back up the next day.
Oh, absolutely.
Awesome.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. Lithium's the way to go. There's no doubt about it.
Oh, looks like Derek is home and grilling for us. Awesome. Very good news.
Say that again.
Derek is home and grilling for
Oh,
them.
yay!
Very good
That
news,
is
yeah.
awesome, is right.
Yeah, Derek's been in the hospital for, probably close to seven weeks, I think it's been. Yeah, I'm glad he's home and better.
It's been a long time.
I'm glad you came in to visit, Nicole. I'm glad you stopped by. I've seen you in different lives along the way. I'll have to check out. Do you have a channel? Over 2 months he was in there. Ooh. I knew it was a while, yeah. All right. Steve has 750 watts of solar on top with a Renogy charge controller to charge the batteries.
Yeah. Works
Works
great.
great.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, we have to look into that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
but
oh yeah.
just
We're
need-
definitely going that route. There's no
Yeah.
doubt about it.
we
No.
didn't, we
Soon.
didn't want to stop that in the middle
Not
of
right away,
Port
probably,
Site
but
last
soon.
year.
Yeah, soon. Very soon.
Thank you, Jesse, for reminding everyone to hit the likes button. The likes button. I can't speak today, guys. Sorry.
The likes button.
The likes button.
What
I likes that likes button.
did Carol have to go? I missed that.
No, Carol's.
Oh, she's still there?
No, as far as I know.
Yeah. Yeah.
She was there a minute ago, anyways.
Yeah. So
You're still there, right, Carol?
crazy week. This past week for sure. We got a
Last
couple-
time Carol had a phone call, she ignored her sister so she could stay with us. Maybe she had to go to the bathroom. Maybe that's why she might leave for the bathroom.
She actually, I'm really, really super honored because one night she skipped watching Traveling Robert and stuck with us. I don't even think I'd stick with us. I'd go watch Traveling Robert.
Yeah,
Never
right.
mind Carol.
Nicole, the other thing that you have in common with Lori is Lori loves baseball. They are, am I going to get it right? What baseball team do you
They're
like?
Detroit fans, I believe.
Is it Detroit?
I think so. Detroit Tigers.
The Tigers?
I believe so. No,
I don't think
maybe
so.
it's the St. Louis Cardinals. Yeah, that's what it is.
St. Louis Cardinals, yeah. I didn't
Sorry.
See?
Whoops.
think...
You could be hung if you say the wrong team,
if
boy. I'll
Tom
tell
is
you, you'd
listening,
be
you
in big
are.
trouble.
Yeah, see?
St. Louis Cardinals, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
If Tom is listening, he apologizes, Tom.
Totally apologize. I don't really love the Red Sox.
Yeah, Tim says if you're going full time, the RV, the solar panels is a must.
Oh,
to
there's no
camp
doubt.
anywhere.
Yeah, there's no
Yes,
doubt.
we definitely want to do that. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I suppose we can get some of those ones that go outside. Don't have to be actually connected, right? Kind of the portable ones.
I'm going to get myself some sort of a power pack so that we can survive better than we did on the 7 weeks. And then eventually, when I get the right people that I trust to do it and all that kind of stuff, or figure it out myself, do it. But not right now. I got too much going on. I'm not going to deal with it. We'll put brand new batteries in it. We survived for 7 weeks with what we got. We'll survive for 2, 3, 5 months, whatever.
Yeah, we'll
know.
get there.
Because,
It's a work in progress.
it'll only take a day or two for somebody to do it. So if we had to spend the night without Finicky Franny when it was warm or something, we'd be all right. We would.
Carol, I'm glad you're still here. And Nicole, are you saying that you're a St. Louis Cardinals fan as well? Is that your favorite team as well? You're in Texas, so you're not a. Let me see. What's the Texas Rangers? Is it? No. What is the Texas team? Astros. Jesse is going to shoot me on that one.
That's what I mean. You got to be really careful when you talk
Houston
about.
Astros. Almost. See, I was close. I got the
You got to be
Astros
really
part right.
careful. So you
See,
can
we
really,
are not sports fans, so
you can
but I pay
insult-
attention. So
I've insulted people with the wrong name teams and stuff. I'm
Check
always
this out.
really careful. Yeah, Tim, I know the
I was
full
close.
stay away. I know the full panels aren't the best way to go, but when we get the Jacoby, we'll have that to charge that, and we'll have the Jacoby to charge all our
Right.
trinkets, our phones and
Right.
GPS system and laptops and all that stuff.
Yeah. Roy says his inverter asks what battery type. There are 3 choices to choose from. Yeah, I think ours is really. I think you guys put a new inverter in though, right? When you went
Yeah,
to
ours doesn't
yeah,
have
they
ours
they
doesn't
put
have
the new
all
one
3
in.
choices. Ours,
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
I think
something.
they just put a new inverter in not too long ago.
Yeah. and so it is what it is. It's fine. And
I was close, Jesse. Come on. Just saying.
not close.
Texas Astros.
Just like Jet.
It's
how
still
does,
a Texas. It's
how
still
does-
a Texas team.
How does Jesse do it? Let me see. Huh?
No.
Yeah, right. However, I can't do it. Yeah.
Just saying.
Mhm.
And Doreen says she'd watch us before she watched Robert. Oh,
Whoa!
that's so sweet.
I'm totally impressed.
Mhm.
I love traveling Robert. He's the guy that's made me decide to start our YouTube channel about Sweet Pea with Sweet Pea as the star. If you watch our first few videos, it was all Sweet Pea doing crazy stuff.
Tim says no, stay away from those fold-up
Yeah.
solar panels.
Yeah, no.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So what did we get right, Nicole? The St. Louis Cardinals. Is that what we got right? We don't get a whole bunch right these days. That's when it comes to sports. We're not. We were racing fans. We weren't really baseball or football
we
fans.
liked
We were
stock car
racing.
racing and not stock car racing like you see on TV. We liked short track, good old fashioned American stock car racing. That's what we liked.
Oh, Steve said they started with foldable solar panels. They don't last very long.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
No, they're cumbersome and stuff, and they blow over in the wind. And
Nicole is a big fan of the Houston Astros. So hopefully I didn't offend you and Jesse with the Texas Astros pot. Sorry, guys.
but there was the Texas Rangers, though, right?
Texas. What is the Texas Rangers, guys? Is that a team? That is a team too, right? Is that a different team?
Of course, we could be talking about different sport too.
Right, exactly, right. Always a good
We're not
possibility.
really sport people at all. No, we're not. Just
I
not.
knew Jesse loved the Astros because he was talking about it during one of his lives.
I followed
He was
like
trying to watch. They think they won the
Texas
baseball
Rangers are from
thingy.
Dallas. That's right. Yeah, they're from Dallas. That's what it is. Yes. Texas Rangers are from Dallas.
Oh, okay. So we're somewhat right. Look
Yeah,
at
see,
that.
Texas is big enough where they can have 2 major teams in 2 major
Right.
cities, and
Right.
Texas is huge. Hey,
Right.
it took us a whole we drove across the longest part of the longest part of Texas you can drive across on, and it took us it was almost a third of the trip was across Texas from here to Arizona. So it's a large state, and somebody who's from New England, where you can basically touch all 5 states if you did it right in one day, like nothing. That's amazing to me. And we lived in Texas, but we lived in East Texas, and we were young. We didn't travel into Texas. We just lived in Texas. I mean, we didn't go anywhere. We were amazed. The beautiful down around Houston
is
is
beautiful.
beautiful down there too.
Steve says, right, Tim. Only good for about a year or so in the sun. The foldable solar panels.
Yeah.
Tim says, buy a solid 100-watt panel, even if it's going to be a temporary one. And Roy said, put them on the roof and get the tilting mounts. I'm tired of moving ours that are on the ground again. They're about to go back on the roof. And Tom and Lori have them on the roof, and I know they have a tilting mount. Because Lori's the one that's always up on top of the roof trying to change the angle of them. But he doesn't like heights, and I'm certainly not doing that. So Lori, can you come change our heights, our angles for us?
Laurie works tools better than Tom. They have a wonderful channel by the way, Tom and Laurie Hobby. If you ever want to smile or have a chuckle or just generally have a little bit of Carefree Fun. Check their channel out. Check a couple of their videos out because they're fun, down to earth folk.
Nicole, that's what I was trying to say was they won the World Series championship. Yes. I remember that. Jesse was very happy about that.
I would think so, right?
Oh, Tim said it was only $79 for his Menergy 100-watt panel. It is small and lightweight. I saw that because he has it nicely placed right inside
Yeah, that's what
under his bed.
You did the
Yep, I did his video
the
on that.
interview on that.
Yeah, Roy and Becky said his is not your normal inverter. Yeah, they had a special one put in.
Yeah, so in order to do it properly with solar panels and everything, I would have had to have needed to change stuff over, and it would have cost like I don't know what it was, $2,500 or something crazy for the, and plus the batteries,
Yeah, it would have been really
which we
expensive.
thought we might have. I was tempted to do it, but we didn't have the week. I you know
And we didn't have the money at that point.
we
either,
didn't really
too,
have the
so.
money at that point. We could have found a way, but yeah, I'm not
Plus, we only had the 6 weeks to do it, and we
Right.
wanted to do a lot in that 6.
right.
Like now, we'll have time to do it if we wanted to.
Right, and we can plan for it, and,
Right.
and I could find somebody to do a lot of reviews and find somebody that I could really trust. And not that I minded the people in Quartzsite, but they're only open in the winter there. They did do a nice job. They did a really nice job, and they did it quickly, and they were courteous, and they were friendly, and so
Doreen, we don't watch any sports other than, well, even no sports now. I mean,
Nothing.
we used to watch NASCAR racing on TV years and years and years and
here
years
and there,
ago.
yeah, just on.
But I like to just keep up. I like to know the scores of like the Red Sox in our area type thing. But I don't know anything. We don't even watch news anymore, so I don't even really know that anymore because we don't watch the news.
Texas is a whole nother country. Jesse,
One
yeah.
question at a time.
Yep. Am I missing
Oh,
this?
you said you are good if you can cross across Texas in one day, right? That's for sure, Tim.
Got that right.
Texas is a whole nother country.
It is.
So true. So
It
true.
really is. It is a huge, huge place.
Texas Rangers, they are playing baseball games in different teams right now.
They're probably big enough they could be their own country. They're bigger than some countries on earth, that's for sure. Definitely, for sure. So I hope this week is going to be a good week. I hope we hear that the appraisal is passed, and just a matter of then we can officially start clearing the rest of the house out, right, Sue? I mean,
Yeah, I'll have to do.
then at that point, for the rest of the time, for something like 5 to 10 days, we'll just pretty much live in finicky Franny for the most part. We'll take our showers here and I don't know, maybe cook here, but
Steve asked Tim, across Texas in 24 hours, driving straight through, Tim? I don't think that's possible, is it? Maybe sideways it is, but not long
well,
way.
we did I think it was 884 miles.
Yeah, it's 884 miles.
So you could do it in 24 hours, yeah, because we used to go to Florida in 24 hours, and that was
That's 1,000 miles.
1,000 miles.
Yeah.
So yeah, you could do it in 24 hours. We
Be
used
a
to
really long day, though.
We used to leave here at 6 o'clock in the morning and be in Florida 24 hours later, 6 o'clock morning, 24 hours later. So
Harbor Freight has a Thunderbolt mono something or other solar panel, 100-watt solar panel, for $124.99.
I actually just heard about
Thank
that.
you, Jesse. You are the
Well,
sweetest.
I actually
Always
just
checking
heard
things
about
out.
that, actually.
Oh.
Oh, the Cardinals are on.
Lori's
Okay,
gotta
Lori,
go.
you have fun. Tell Tom we said hi.
Hope they win.
Pet the pets for us. Tell them we said hi, and safe travels. You too.
And give me let me know when you're ready
Okay.
for your chow mein.
Give us a heads up. I hope you
We'll
all
get it in the mail. So
hope you all get home safe.
have a great one, Lori. Thanks for joining us. Lori, actually, her mom used to live in our area, so chow mein is a staple around here. So
Yeah, chow mein sandwiches.
I'm going to send her some chow mein for her mom. She's going to surprise her mom. So
And all it is the juice. It's like a gravy, and with a little bit of celery in it if you want to, and that's it.
my mom put celery and
And-
hamburger and all
And
this.
lots of noodles, and you fill the sandwich up real thick and
Very good.
Nice
hamburger bun.
delicious actually. It really is.
Not that he can eat that. That's not.
Not
he can't have
healthy.
that anymore.
probably,
Not healthy.
actually, but
It's
delicious.
baseball season. You probably got to run too, Nicole, right? Because you said you had baseball at 6 too, right?
Yeah, we only got 5 minutes left ourselves, guys. So I know everybody's got a lot of other things to do besides sit around with us, and we appreciate all of you who come and sit with us and have some fun,
Hopefully you're having fun.
have some petty, silly chit
Chit
chat.
chat.
So yeah, every single day we sit here and we're wondering, is this going to be the week where nobody comes? And then
And you all
always
come and
somebody,
visit us.
always
Goodbye,
somebody.
Carl. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you
coming
so
and joining
much for
us.
coming by.
Hope you had fun.
Oh my God, it was great to have you aboard. It was great to have all of you aboard. We love you all. And if you haven't, don't forget to hit the like. Okay, you guys on the way out, just give us a quick like. And yeah,
Oh, you got a new cell phone, Nicole. Nice. We got new ones, and I don't think I've figured mine out yet.
it took a while. That's the only thing I don't like about it. Because we have
Mm.
Androids, so every time you get a new Android, everything's kind of the same, but it's a little different. So it definitely takes time to learn it again. Where, like my son says, every generation of iPhone is pretty much the same thing, I guess, from what he says.
The Astros are playing the Phillies tonight at 6:10.
Nope, there you go.
There you go.
Time for Merton and Sue to get off the air,
Right?
for sure.
Jesse's got important things to do.
Yeah, so
Thank you, Jesse, for coming and being our
thank you so much.
moderator as
Yes,
always.
thank
You
you.
are.
Thank you, Steve,
Special
too,
guy.
for being our moderator, too. And Doreen,
Doreen.
if she's still here, thank you so much.
I thank all of you guys for coming to visit us. We really
We want
do.
everybody to go over and check each other's channel out sometime during the week or sometime tonight or whatever, and support them, give them a thumbs up. You know, all our friends, all our YouTube buddies. So
Oh, Roy and Becky said we lived off a Harbor Freight solar kit for a year. We had 240 Dockery and one 12-volt deep cycle battery. Oh, cool.
that's okay, Gary, that you didn't chat much. That's fine.
We just talked about you doing videos while
Yeah, we know
because
you.
Doreen was talking about the same thing. Doreen said that she does her videos go up around 5 o'clock, same time as we go on. And I said that's what Gary's does too.
We are moderators. We are Mertonarators.
Ha, love it.
Hey, I don't touch buttons during live anymore, Jesse. That's for sure. Every once in a while, though, I bang my mouse and screw things up. So
She loves her favorite baseball teammates more than anything, but she loves her Houston Astros. Yeah, thanks for putting up your next video, Doreen. That's
yes,
awesome.
Doreen. Thank you for being here, and we
And
love.
everybody, don't forget to go watch CR View and check out the beautiful artwork that people have left. All the nomads, you know, and you think they would have left messes behind, they didn't. It was all nice and
It's
clean
very cool.
and nothing but beautiful artwork left behind. That is cool.
Was that the RTR rally that did that, or was it just
It was in
in
Quartzsite, he
general?
said. He said what the nomads left in Quartzsite. So yeah,
Very, very
it
cool.
was very cool.
Very awesome. All right, guys.
All right, Carol, we'll talk soon.
We're gonna call it a night, y'all. We thank everybody for coming on board. We appreciate it like so much you can't even imagine. And I just did a whole bunch of editing yesterday. I spent all day, and today I spent all day. So me and Sue, we got 5 videos ready to go for the next couple of weeks. So, and Roy, Becky, Doreen, Lazy Days, and Nicole, and Carl, and Carol, and I hope I haven't forgotten anybody. Tim from More Bang from Your Bucks, all of you. We totally appreciate you all. We love you all, and we will see you next week.
Bye, guys. Thanks so much. Y'all have a great week.
Good night.
Talk soon. Bye, everybody.